into EXP, and as a result they've like completely opened up their organization to me, to the point where I'm like now talking to leaders within their own organization. So Isaac is the sales manager, and we just had a great conversation about recruiting, not only recruiting but how to build the value as an organization for agents who are looking for a change or looking to grow their business, right? Because ultimately that's what Selling Silicon Valley Group is an opportunity for an agent to get from where they are to where they want to be, and create an infrastructure that provides agents with more opportunity. And so we just went over like a lot of semantics, but the crazy thing is like, who else does this? I don't know any other organization aside from EXP that allows agents to collaborate at scale, because of the opportunities that are provided through EXP, through like the revenue share and all that other stuff. But the collaboration that I've experienced by being a part of this group is amazing. And the exciting thing for me is that I had that same opportunity to provide that value from my own organization and the people who are above me to people that I sponsor into EXP as well. And so I can see the writing on the wall already, how I'm going to be able to not just receive value, but also dish it out. And that's given who I am as a person, and just like given the fact that I do really get a lot out of contributing, like that is going to be a game changer for me. Feeling very blessed right now. And Isaac is the fucking man, dude. I mean, he just took an hour out of his morning. He's like, yeah man, hop on at 6 a.m. We'll talk all about recruiting. We'll talk all about sales management and how to lead your organization on the sales side of things. And dude, I just hope I get a badass like him in that role one day, because he's the man. The National Association of Realtors put out a report that by 2024, 1 out of every 4 homes will be sold by a realtor who is not licensed right now, today. Meaning that 25% of the inventory, 25% of the homes are going to be sold by new agents, meaning that there's a lot of new realtors coming in to the marketplace in the next 3 years.
Okay. Wow. A lot of competition then.
I don't look at it that way. The cool thing for you guys is you're getting in now, right? You guys are both 19. You guys fucking slay it over the next 3 years. What do you think that's gonna do for the guys that are getting in that are your age in 3 years? Who do you think they're gonna look up to? That sounds like opportunity to me, doesn't it?
It does. It definitely does.
Hey,
I appreciate it.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that you are committed to selling how many homes this year? In the next 12 months?
In the next 12 months, 40.
Okay. So I'm gonna get a list today of all the agents in Santa Clara County that have sold 40 or more homes in the last 12 months. And I'm gonna send you that list. And I want you to call every single person on that list. And I want you to ask them one question.
Which is?
Hey, so-and-so, this is Aiden Rios. I'm looking to sell 40 homes this year. I'm just curious, do you work at home or do you work at the office?
All right.
What do you think they're gonna say?
The office, if they're going to the office.
The virtual open house, you should have gotten the link. Okay. Awesome. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Okay, got it. And does she need to sell her current home in order to buy? What's her situation? Guys, last couple hours I've been on calls. This last hour was General's call for the Fast Forward movement at EXP. The Fast Forward movement is basically what we've, my family tree, if you will, at EXP. And it's led by Dan and Kyle, the guys that sponsor me. And anyone that's sponsored like underneath me is also a part of the Fast Forward movement. And so the Generals is anyone doing over $50 million a year in production. The last hour, I mean, it's amazing how much I'm able to learn by being a part of this ecosystem, just absorbing from, these guys are selling real estate from like all over the country, and they're all like crushing it. Like they're all well within the top like 1% of real estate agents and teams in the country. And you have to imagine like just being with the cream of the crop and creating like a hive mind of like the cream of the crop. I mean, it's so powerful. And the stuff that we talk about is like the complete opposite of what you normally get at like one of these like agent events, where it's just like just a lot of minutia, a lot of the same questions, like what CRM should I use, and what, you know, it's like none of that bullshit, and it's all about the important stuff. Well, I say important stuff, don't get me wrong, like that's important too for a certain subset of agent, for the people who are just getting started, but for growth purposes here, I challenge anyone to show me something better. I don't think there is one. And if there is, I'm not saying there isn't a better option or alternative out there, but like I certainly haven't found it. The culture here is also like incredible. Like everyone there is like super cool. Now it's a couple more hours. I have a couple more things to do here before we go out and have a field trip.
Despite the fact we've all been on Zoom for like the last year with a camera in our face every day, you and I, we've loved video since day one. And dude, I'm so excited to welcome you to the Fast Forward movement at EXP Realty, the Selling Silicon Valley team.
Good question, Kyle, and definitely it's been a long time in the making. I mean, first met you at Tom Ferry. I mean, we were both on the video track, but you were someone that I looked up to because you were doing about 10x the amount of volume that I was at that time. And I was like, wow, so this guy is operating at this level. This year we're on track to do 75 million. Next year the goal is 150, and the goal the year after that it's 300. I want to double every single year. Just wrapped up the Fast Forward Movement EXP introduction call live stream with Kyle Whistle, my sponsor at EXP. And honestly, I gotta say, those interviews are amazing because it helps me kind of verbalize, or helps verbalize kind of all the things that I've been thinking and put it out there. The mentorship and the guidance and the support that I've received as part of being a part of that group. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck's going on? Oh, okay, I was like, thank you. This shiplap wall is fine, but I mean, this is just like dirt. Some of this is just fucking dirty. Like, I would hope that they would take care of that for us. All right, fam, welcome to the future offices of SSV. So this is what I'm thinking. It's not a done deal, but this is what I'm thinking. Number one, we gotta put some real flooring in here, okay, so that it actually looks decent. Hourglass, bye-bye. Selling Silicon Valley. In here, all the shiplap walls, Hans had a great idea. I'm gonna paint these SSV blue, get a really nice like blue color, maybe do a little accent here on the trim with the different blue. I mean, just spruce it up a little bit, you know, get it lively. Curtains, bye-bye. Those are disgusting. We'll paint everything some shade of SSV blue, so it'll be like totally tricked out. Maybe that we'll do like a white border on the top.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, and then in here, so this is gonna be flex space. What I'm thinking is, this is administrative staff. So this is flex for all the admin, right? So you got ISAs in here. Actually, no, the ISAs are going to be in there because they're calling all day too, like the agents. So in here we'll have all the admin. Heather, Nahom. In here we'll have a boardroom set up. That's a flex, it's a boardroom / my office. So whenever someone needs it, like they can just book it. I'll get out of here, I'll work in there, and I'll work in here, and I'll be in here And anyone, we can just, it's collaborative, because I'm in meetings all day, right? Like I'm literally meeting with some people all day, someone on the team all day. Then this wall, again, we paint, shiplap, get it all painted, and then this, all this crap. Well, it's a risk worth taking because I believe in me. I believe in the team. I believe in what I've built. I believe in where we're going. I think it's a necessary risk. Inevitably, we would need a space. Right? COVID has shown us that offices are not necessary in terms of, it's not necessary to have an office to work out of. But I would argue that it is also proven that the office is a space where ideas can thrive and culture can grow at a rate that is simply not achievable over Zoom. They say that every family with generational wealth, it all starts with one risk taker. What's the worst that could happen? I'm at zero. I've been there before, baby, you know? But I mean, it's not even like let me just be real, like it's not even like that big of a financial risk. Like there's no way that this is gonna drain the fucking bank account. Like, it just means like, Katie might get less presents at Christmas. I have said this for one of my greatest mentors in real estate, Robert Cruz, shout outs to you, man. Always talked about consolidating office space, making sure that the per agent productivity and the amount of agents per square footage was growing smaller, that they would be able to fit more agents in less space. And right now we are growing. We're growing, and we would be growing into this space, yes. But in a year from now, the space will be too small for us. That's the trajectory that we're on, and that's how I feel about it. And so it's just a matter of taking that risk. Businesses can't be built on anything but risk. I mean, that's inevitably how businesses start. People put money on the line to get shit in motion. So this is just another piece of the puzzle, another variable in the equation. Selling Silicon Valley. Let's fucking do it!